I'm Kay Carroll, Head of Service for Cardiology within the Southern Trust. I suppose, as we all know, technology is changing and advancing, and within cardiology, we within the Southern Trust really prefer to be at the forefront for any developments in it. So we presently carried out loop plant recorder insertions in our cath lab. Our sessions were carried out by a consultant, one session a week. So when we looked at our service, we had long waiting times. Access was poor for our patients, and these were conditions that patients need to have a diagnosis and a treatment plan and a management plan put in place. So our access when we started to review the service was 52 weeks. Established with the support of our quality improvement team, a project group. This project group involved our clinical physiology staff, our admin staff, our management staff, above all our medical consultants. We needed to engage in this process because it was a completely different change in culture. We used various methodologies, quality improvement, we done fish diagrams, we done process mapping, and from that we were able to distinguish a process that we were currently. We were able to look at the lean methodology, and we were able to say that there are improvements we certainly can make. So when we established the project team and we done our process mapping, we realised that there were two other groups that we needed to become involved, and that was our pharmacy staff for the development of patient group directives for our clinical physiology staff, and we also needed to have on board our infection control team, because we hoped to move this service from an day case to an outpatient service. Currently they were being carried out in the theatre environment. Now we were moving this to relocating to an area within the outpatient service. We were able to establish standard operating procedures. We were able to review our policies and procedures on loop plant recorders. We looked then for the patient, the information leaflet that we had developed, and we reviewed it. For the staff, from our clinical physiology staff, we embraced with teaching with them. They went and done courses in England, and then they had the added advantage of Dr. Flannery supporting them carrying out those procedures. There was 25 each member of staff had to complete to gain their competencies, and to date they now are just waiting on about 2 or 3 each, so that we can completely roll out this service. Previous to this, we had one session, one patient booked every week. Moving forward, we would be having 2 sessions, 8 patients booked every 2 weeks. So our waiting times hopefully will reduce, and patients will only be waiting 2 weeks at a time. We have to, as like any quality improvement project, you need to monitor the success. So we will continue to monitor and gain questionnaires from our patients and the users. Our patients were currently being admitted to the cath lab. They would come in recorded as a day case. They waited for 4 hours post-procedure, so at any one time the patient's journey could have been 6 hours. Now with this new change in our service model, our patients have designated times. They come in, it takes 30 minutes for the loop recorders to be implanted. The patients then can stay 30 minutes post-procedure, and for the patient that is a great achievement and a great reduction in the time. Like anything, you look at the cost implications. We looked at the cost from the consultants and the staff time, and there were significant benefits for our financial team. We've reduced the costs from £80 to £13 per patient, and for our costs it would be £631 to £136. So significant change, which we will invest in something else within the cath lab.